There are endless amounts of stories, memories, and inside jokes I could share about you.
But right now, I want to congratulate you on making it to the end of your volleyball career.
That is a huge accomplishment, and you should be very proud of yourself.
Before I bring up all of the memories and stories, I want you to think back to the first time you picked up a volleyball.
Think about how you transformed the program.
Somehow, after all of that, you still managed to keep your love for the sport.
And you kept that little girl's dream alive of doing what you love every day.
Not only have you benefited from this sport, but volleyball has become a better game because of you.
Loyola Volleyball was a different program when you arrived, and I want to thank you for believing in its potential.
When you were a freshman, I remember you from my visit, and I thought you guys were so cool, and I was really excited to get to know you both. And somehow you're a senior.
You are the standard that we aim to reach every day.
You are the family we look to on and off the court.
You're a leader.
You are a captain.
You are a role model.
We cannot thank you enough for being the backbone of this program and for always being there when we needed someone to lean on.
When I first came to Loyola, my first impression of Jarv was probably someone I could always have fun with, but also could go to her for anything I need.
Was how heartwarming and welcoming she was.
That we are going to be dangerously silly when we hang out together.
Was probably that she is hilarious and a great storyteller.
How supportive she was to everyone around her.
Probably friendly. I really wanted to be her friend.
How trendy and fun she was.
That she was the most amazing middle to ever exist.
During my official visit, when her and Alyssa came home from dinner and were acting silly and just made me feel very welcomed and made me know that it was going to be a fun program to be a part of.
Probably her and Boulder telling a silly story, and I guess things never change.
How fancy she was, and I remember telling her how regal she looked when I first met her.
I knew I could count on her as a teammate when I needed someone to make me laugh.
When she showed so much confidence in me from the first day of preseason when I came in, and continues to do the same today.
When I saw how determined and hardworking and driven she was on and off the court to making this team a better place.
Through her hard work when she was coming back from her injury.
When I saw her working constantly in Misha's, doing rehab, trying to fix her shoulder.
When we were both out shagging, and she came up to me and told me that this process would be all worth it. When she made me feel welcome to this program as a freshman and continued to do so all the way up until my junior year.
When she was there for me when I was going through a rough time.
When during practice and games, she would always turn to me and say that she was going to work hard and do better so that my job was easier and I was going to do the same thing for her.
I knew that she would be in my life for a long time, even after she graduated.
When I first met Anne, I remembered that she has so much energy about Loyola.
I remember that she could talk to anyone.
I remember that she was really passionate about what she was involved in.
When she told me that she was a Cubs fan, I knew that things were going to work out for the two of us.
I remember how engaging she was and how friendly she was.
I remembered that she was one of the giggliest people I would ever meet.
I remember that she was very welcoming and always had a smile on her face.
I was so intimidated by her.
How intelligent and beautiful her brain was.
I remember that also during my official visit, it was like 6 o'clock and we both looked at each other. It was like, do you want to take a nap? And then we took like 3-hour naps and it was very fun. And that's how I knew Anne and I were going to be friends when I finally came here.
I remember she was wearing a dress to class. It made me think that I might not fit in at Loyola, but I learned later that she just doesn't like to wear pants.
One of the things that makes her unforgettable is her ability to make everyone comfortable around her.
Is her dedication.
Is the passion and drive she has for the game that I deeply admire and respect.
Her energy.
Is her ability to hit the living hell out of the ball.
Her extreme dedication to the sport.
Is that she was always there to help you if you needed it.
Passion for the team and the game.
It's her strength and resilience.
She will always be there for you, and that's why I know I can count on her. Always.
One word that describes Anne would be a genius.
Is her heart for the game.
Compassionate.
Ambitious.
Tenacious.
Unstoppable.
Determined.
Resilient.
Selfless.
Caring.
My best friend.
One word that describes Jarv would be optimistic.
Energetic.
Exuberant.
Silly.
Sparkles.
Charismatic.
Encouraging.
Reliable.
Hardworking.
One word that describes our captains would be heart.
Committed.
powerful,
dependable,
supportive,
My best friends.
Loyal.
Role models.
Motivating.
Leaders.
It is hard to think of a program that won't have you in it.
It is weird to think that tonight could be the last time we play as a team in our gym.
Enjoy the process of picking out your new life, because if you think about it, it's so exciting to have all of these new opportunities right in front of you.
I am so proud of you both. You guys truly helped change this program, and if it weren't for you two, the Loyola program would not be where it is at now. Be proud of yourselves. You deserve to feel so special tonight.
Although it may seem like 4 years have flown by and you don't feel ready to leave, you have all the tools necessary to be successful in the next part of your lives. Everything you have learned from your time at Loyola and as a collegiate athlete will prepare you for the real world in ways you aren't even aware of yet. No matter how overwhelming life becomes, I want you both to always remember to take a step back and put things into perspective. Remember how hard you have worked to get to this point in your life, and how every small victory from now on is just another step towards your new goals.
Live it up now. You've dedicated so much time, energy, heart, mind, and soul to this team and this sport and this program. So now it's time to finally do you.
As far as volleyball goes, don't leave anything on the court, because you're gonna get to that last game eventually. Like, it's gonna happen. It's inescapable. And the last thing you want to do is walk off feeling like you have unfinished business, or like something happened in those 4 years that you wish you did more of.
Jarv and Anne, you both are special people, and the world needs people like you to make your marks. Life will hit you like a bus pretty soon, so take deep breaths and remember, you'll never have to do reckless pepper again. That's a first step in the right direction if you ask me.
So do what you were never able to do before. Just have fun and make the rest of your college experience the greatest time in the world.
I am so proud of you both. It was an honor to call you my teammates. So remember, don't rush being a second semester senior, don't hold back, say yes more, and say thank you often. Loyola was a blessing, volleyball was a blessing, and so will be the next chapter of your lives. Congratulations.
Anne, I just love you so much, and I couldn't be more proud of you. I am so proud of you for who you are. The fact that you're such a strong volleyball player is just frosting on the gorgeous cake of you. It's beautiful to see you being both fierce warrior and kind friend on and off the court for your teams.
Volleyball is part of your identity, and volleyball is something that gives you joy. There's something that's going to be a part of your identity all your life.
I keep asking myself where the time went. When did you grow up? How are you a senior now? It's crazy to think about when you were young and just started playing and how you thought you were going to play on the City League, but they put you on zonal. That was the beginning.
I didn't know back then that this sport would bring you here, and I'm so proud of you and everything you've accomplished during your time at Loyola.
Hi, Anne. I'm so proud of you. This time went by so fast. You are just an amazing young woman. You have crushed every goal that you've set for yourself so far, and you will continue to do so. I love you, and I'm super, super proud of you.
Happy senior night, Molly. I'm so proud of you. I can't believe that you've made it this far. It's been quite the journey. I'm just so glad that I have someone so amazing and hardworking to look up to.
I keep asking myself where the time went. When did you grow up? How are you a senior? It's crazy to think about when we were little and you just started playing, and how volleyball was just the only sport we had at our school. I didn't know back then that this sport would take you here, and I'm so proud of you and everything that you've accomplished during your time at Loyola.
I hope you look back on this amazing experience and remember how happy you were the first time you stepped in the gym, the first time you played in a game,
the first time you bonded with a teammate,
and the first time you realized you were home.
And remember that this will always be your home, no matter how far away you might live years after your graduation.
Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you for loving me for who I am.
Thank you for being an amazing teammate and role model.
Thank you for everything.